Hello, my friends. So, let us suppose that we have gone to a magic show where there's a magician on the stage. There's going to be roughly 3 types of people in the audience. The first type is going to be the kind that believes exactly what is going on to be reality. These will usually be children or naive people. And they will look at the magic show and they will see what is happening and they will be completely enthralled, totally captivated by it. Whoa, oh my gosh, did you see that? How did he do that? I can't believe that. And their whole reality will be shaken when they see this physics-defying actions because they are wholly invested in the story. Okay? Then there's the second type of person that knows that it's an illusion, that there's something going on that's not really happening the way that it's portrayed to happen, but they don't know exactly how. They definitely don't know how, but they don't know the mechanisms behind the illusion. So they just kind of they want to believe it. That's the thing. The second type of person wants to be deceived because it makes them feel more. It makes them feel, oh, they're riding the waves, the oh my gosh, is she gonna drown? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, she got free. Oh, the relief. They want to feel that way. All right, so they are begging to be deceived and they are investing in it, even though they know it's kind of, there's something fishy going on. That doesn't matter to them. Then there's the third type of person, the person that knows that it's an illusion, but also knows the methods by which the illusion is being created. And these are going to be very few amount of people. But the third type that knows the methods behind the illusions being created and the purpose for every misdirection that the magician is doing, the third person knows the purpose of all the misdirections and can see right through it. So to this person, it's lost its appeal in many ways because, okay, well, yeah, it's an illusion and it's meant to be an illusion. And I actually pretty much know how this is happening. If I don't know the exact specifics, then at least I understand the fundamentals, the mechanics behind how the illusion is created and why the audience is being misdirected or deceived in a certain way in order for the illusion to be completed. Yes? This is the magic show analogy. Now, in a very similar way, we have the world stage at the moment. We have the many magicians, political magicians, military magicians, humanitarian magicians, all types of magicians right now, all working to deceive. And so those 3 types of people still exist. The first type, seeing the world theater, is going to see the events that it's being fed and is going to believe it completely, not even consciously in the fact, oh yes, I believe that. Just in a reflexive, they've been conditioned to, it just comes in. It just comes in. There's no analysis. There's no sort of digesting the facts. There's none of that. There's no critical thinking. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, it just comes in, already complete. And zoom, reality, zoom, reality, zoom, reality. All right? And they're going to be filled with anxiety because they don't know it's an illusion. They don't know. They're going to be. You see, I'm trying to draw these analogies, but listen. They're going to be filled with anxiety because they don't understand that it's an illusion. The second group of people is going to know that something is not right, that what the images that they're being shown are, okay, something doesn't feel right. I know that some people try to deceive us. I know that there's an agenda behind things, but, we're not going to pay attention to that because that's all nonsense, conspiracy talk or all this kind of stuff. So we're just going to write that off. But the third type of person is going to see the world stage at the moment and is going to say, ah, yes, I see what is being done. I see the deception. I see the misguidance. I see where this is all leading. I see the trick, the progress, the process of the trick. How when one hand is over here, getting everyone focused on this and this, yes, and this, and all of that, then okay, they're getting the other one ready so that they pull this hand away, and here comes this hand. Now, you see? And that is what is happening now. All of these things, all right? So, to the third group of people, that's really who I'm making the video for, because I want you to know that you are not alone in seeing this. You're not crazy. You're not... If everyone around you is so in almost a state of panic and anxiety, that's natural for them. It's nothing against them, because their perception is that everything is real and everything is happening in a real way. That they're under the illusions that there are countries, different countries that are totally separate, and that random events are happening. Things are random right now. And they're glued to the television or to the news because they got to see what next random thing is happening. Okay? When the third group of person is going to see that and is going to understand that there are forces at work behind the scenes, behind the curtain, and have been for a long time, guiding and directing things to a certain end. And it's imperative for the illusion that everything appears random. The whole thing, the whole trick depends upon this. That the audience never sees the illusion and that all of the separate components appear random. So, to the third group of people, do not waver. Do not allow doubt or fear or anxiety to creep in. Okay? To that third group of people, when we understand deeply, we see that all things that are happening on the world stage are not random. Okay? Laws, mandates, political actions, elections, bombings, all of these kind of things. None of that is random. But also in a bigger system, they can see the bigger picture. They can see that what is happening in the world beyond political, beyond the reach beyond their control. That we have reached critical mass on the planet. Okay? It's a terminal diagnosis for modern civilization as we currently function. And that's okay. That's okay. We have to come to terms with this. And the sooner we can come to terms with this, the sooner a new world can be born. The age of the ego is coming to a close. But before it does, it's going to get very ugly. Very ugly, my friends. Prepare yourself for that. Okay? Just come to terms with that. It's going to get very ugly, but it has to before a new world can be born. One that is free of the ego, to going back. Everything is a cycle. Everything is a cycle. And we are in the lowest part of the cycle right now. And the whole world, this whole phenomenal plane is enraptured by the egoic mind. And the egoic mind of man has brought us to this state of near destruction and collapse. All systems that we depend upon, we have poisoned and destroyed to the brink of no return. And so the age of the ego is coming to a close so that it can go back to the way it has been in previous eras of history, where humanity was not dominated by the ego and the me, the concept of me and mine and I'm individual from you and others and progress and all of this nonsense of the ego. It goes back to spirit, oneness, unity, where all things are in harmony. This is our natural state. All right, my friends. Share your thoughts. I just wanted to share this because of obviously what is happening on the world stage right now. It's got a lot of people anxious. So I just wanted to share my opinion, my belief, which is not really belief. It just is what is appearing to me. That everything is going to be just fine. Nothing to worry about, my friends. Not in the slightest bit.